Welcome, explorers of myths and legends. Today, we re-embarking on an incredible journey across time and continents to uncover 6 of the most fascinating creation stories ever told. Long ago, humanity sought to explain the very nature of existence, giving birth to epic myths of creation from every corner of the globe. Today, we'll explore 6 of the most captivating and mind-bending of these ancient tales. First, we travel to the sun-scorched deserts of the American Southwest, home of the Hopi people. Their teachings speak of a time when humans lived in a series of previous worlds. These worlds were ultimately destroyed by cataclysms of fire, ice, and floods. But the faithful among them weren't abandoned. They were guided by spiritual beings known as Kashinas to emerge into our current reality, the fourth world, through a sacred opening in the earth called the Sipa Piu. This story isn't just about creation. It's about survival, purification, and the promise of a new beginning. Next, we look north to the icy, rugged lands of Scandinavia, the cradle of Norse mythology. In the beginning, there was only a vast, empty void called Ginnungagap, flanked by the primordial realms of fire and ice. From the melting ice and roaring fire, the first being, a giant named Ymir, was born. Ymir was immense, the ancestor of all giants, but his reign was not to last. He was slain by the god Odin and his brothers Vili and Ve. From Ymir's colossal body, they crafted our world. His flesh became the earth, his blood the seas and oceans, his bones the mountains, and his skull the vast, arching sky above. Then we journey to the sun-drenched shores of ancient Greece, where their myths tell us that everything began not with a bang, but with a void. In the beginning, there was only chaos, a formless, gaping abyss. From this swirling nothingness, the first primordial deities emerged. There was Gaia, the earth, a solid foundation for all life. From chaos also came Nyx, the embodiment of night. Gaia, on her own, gave birth to Uranus, the starry sky, and Pontus, the deep seas. From these foundational beings, a dynasty of gods, titans, and ultimately, all living creatures would spring forth, shaping the very fabric of the cosmos and the human experience within it. Now, let's journey to the fertile Nile Valley of ancient Egypt, a civilization that rose from the desert sands. Their story begins with the primordial waters of Nun, a dark, chaotic ocean that existed before time itself. From these waters, the self-created god Adam emerged, standing alone on the first mound of earth. Through the sheer power of his will and voice, Adam brought forth the first pair of gods, Shu, the god of air, and Tefnut, the goddess of moisture. They, in turn, gave birth to the earth and sky. Adam spoke the world into existence, establishing the cosmic principle of Mata, divine order of truth, balance, and justice that was meant to govern the universe for all eternity. From Egypt, our travels take us to the vibrant subcontinent of India, where Hindu mythology offers a vision of creation that is cyclical and eternal. In this cosmic narrative, the great god Vishnu rests upon the coils of the cosmic serpent Anantashisha, floating serenely on the primordial waters of the cosmic ocean. As Vishnu dreams, a lotus flower blossoms from his navel. Seated upon this magnificent lotus is Brahma, the creator god. Awakened by Vishnu's dream, Brahma sets about the task of creating the entire universe. He brings forth all living beings, from the smallest insect to the mightiest god. And in doing so, he sets in motion the eternal cycles of birth, death, and rebirth known as samsara. Finally, we travel to ancient China to hear a tale of cosmic birth and sacrifice. This legend tells of a time when heaven and earth were one, mixed together in a state of chaos, shaped like a giant egg. Inside this egg slept a giant named Pangu. He grew and grew for 18,000 years. When he finally awoke, he stretched, and with a mighty swing of his giant axe, he cracked the egg open. The light, pure parts, the yang, drifted upwards to form the heavens, while the heavy, Impure parts, the yin, sank down to become the earth. To keep them separated, Pangu stood between them, pushing the sky up higher each day. After another 18,000 years, he died, but his body transformed into the world we know today. His breath became the wind and clouds, his voice the thunder, his eyes the sun and moon, and his limbs the great mountains. Long ago, across deserts, oceans, and mountains, these incredible creation myths remind us that every culture has sought to understand the birth of life and the universe. Each story, unique and profound, offers a window into the hearts and minds of our ancestors. Thank you for watching. For more serious historical stories, intriguing legends, and the truth behind the myths, make sure to follow the channel. We'll see you on the next adventure.